Extreme Collectibles here. It is that time again. What time is it? You're not going to answer because you're watching this well after I recorded it. Well, probably one day. Or it could be years. This may be the future. I could be dead. Has anyone created like a soliloquy, or is that how you pronounce it? Soliloquy for their family or loved ones? If I was dying, I think I would do that. But we're all dying, so maybe I should. I'll just do it and I'll post it on YouTube. Oh man, I got a lot of people I gotta talk. Never mind. This is gonna be a bad video, so just buckle up. Anyway, this is why I went broke in May. Every month we do an episode. When I say we, I mean me, and I guess when I say we, I just mean me. Every month I do a monthly episode on all the purchases from the previous month. Some of these are stuff that I've already received. Some I may have already reviewed, so you may have already watched them. Some are stuff that just went up for pre-order, so I may not get them for another few months or a few years. Or I may cancel them down the road too, which I don't cancel a ton of pre-orders, but I do from time to time. So let's roll that awesome intro video and start from there. Extreme Collectibles here with why I went broke in May of 2019. I keep doing this. It's almost like makes me cool. I'm a nerd who collects weird crap, so that probably, I wonder if that gets the ladies. For the two ladies that watch, is that cool? Looks like I'm turning over for a high five. Interesting fact. So I used to play football and rugby, and this arm is all broken up, and it's mostly, my son calls it a robot arm because it's tons of metal on the inside of it. I can't fully turn it over. Interesting, huh? And for the longest time I couldn't do push-ups because I couldn't put my wrist all the way back. But this is why I went broke in May 2019. We're going to go through all the statues that I purchased. A few of them I've got, a few of them I haven't. Some of these, unfortunately, I will not be able to show you either, so kind of a heads up on that. But let's go ahead and let's kick it off on a custom one that I cannot show, so I'll just talk about it. It's a custom Bosk statue. So Bosk is one of the bounty hunters from the original Star Wars trilogy. Very excited about that, and and it's custom, of course, but I recently saw another one teased. And on a side note, 99% of the time when I talk about statues, they're either 1/4 or 1/3. It's rarely something else unless it's a bust or something like that. But another one, before I go any further, when I talk about custom pieces, we don't talk about where they're from, and some commissioners don't want to share pictures for a multitude of reasons. So anytime I share a picture of a custom piece, it means that it has been publicly shared in another Facebook group. So just kind of a heads up on that. So let's jump into this one right here. But I got a custom Green Jay, did you see what I did there? Jean Grey / Phoenix statue. Pulled the trigger on this. It's part of the big X-Men line that the Cyclops vs. Sentinel and Beast vs. Sentinel that caused so much drama with some people that, wow, that's all I gotta say. I'm very excited. I'm getting a lot of this line, so this will be a great addition to that. I do have the XM Dark Phoenix coming. I don't know when it's coming. I think I'm in the second batch, unfortunately. Another one that I purchased is, I forgot to show last month, is a Demo Goblin. That's how I pronounce it. It's part of the Hobgoblin Doppelganger line of some of the pieces I've reviewed. One of my favorite commission groups. I love the factory. I love the sculpt. I love the paint. Very excited about this piece. It's going to be huge, even though I think they just reduced it. Another one, part of the Prime 1 May sale and the economy shipping. I have quite a few from Prime 1. I just couldn't resist. Is Deadshot from Suicide Squad. I really enjoyed that movie. I know a lot of people didn't. I know there's a lot of hokey parts, but I really like Will Smith's character, and I think the likeness on him is awesome. So this will go really well with my 1/3 DC collection. And then I actually found room on my cartoons display where I have my Ninja Turtles, my Masters of the Universe, and Thundercats. So I'm going full on out with all of the G.I. Joes. So here you see Destro and Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes, Serpentor, all of them. I'm really excited about this line. Very, very cool pieces from Prime 1. I actually just got shipping notifications on Destro and Storm Shadow, so those should be here soon to actually review. Another custom one is Power Ranger on Throne, Lord Dracone. This will go with my Throne collection, even though it's kind of a 90s cartoonish feel. Pretty excited about that. I believe this is my first one from this custom group. Another one I was able to nab that's actually behind me is the custom quarter scale Batman contingency plan. I actually filmed a review on this, and then the data was corrupt, so I couldn't edit it. So eventually one day I'm going to go back and film it, but it actually sits right behind me right now. I have a custom quarter scale Black Superman coming. Very excited. This one I ordered, and I bought it off another guy, and I'm actually getting it in June, so you'll see a review of it very shortly. I also purchased a custom base for the fastball statue that I reviewed. I really like the base, but it just takes up so much room, so I don't know what I'm going to do with the old base. I'll probably incorporate it into a display somewhere, but it's going to be a new base similar to this. And then next one is the Hunter from Prime 1. Again, I kind of jumped on all over Prime 1. I love the look of this statue. I'm not really familiar with the whole origins of this and the other characters in the line, but I think this just looks badass. This will go to my office where I have kind of a fantasy theme, video game theme type aspect going on. And then along with that, I also got Lady Maria, which will go with my Throne collection. This just looks phenomenal. I got the smaller base to save room, and that's all they had left. So I ended up pulling the trigger on a custom Logan with wolves here. It's a very cool looking statue. I plan actually to display it with the Old Man Logan that you see right here. And I'm going to do a showdown with him actually against the Sideshow Logan Premium format. I used rewards on that. I use rewards when I'm unsure, and then I can always resell it. So even if I resell it, but I'm going to do a showdown between those two. On another side note, you're going to see a few different statues that I'm purchasing multiples of, which I try and stay away from that as much as I can, but I just suck at it. That's what she said. And I'm going to do a lot of showdowns between those. So for example, between the Venoms I have, I just rearranged them at my office today. I think I have 7 and I have like 8 more coming. I'm going to do a showdown of like all the Venoms, all the Wolverines, or even if I just have 2. So for example, the 2 Logans. And then I actually, if you watched the video last month, I ordered the 2 Army Logans. So that'll be neat. I don't know why I keep doing this. I don't know. But back to purchases. Another Venom statue, ironically, Softbanal, I don't know how to pronounce this, really cheap. So it's obviously not made of rock or stone, but it was like 185 bucks. So gonna purchase that and kind of see how it comes. I think it's a 1/5 scale. There's no base, but it'll be interesting. And then Sideshow in my Dark Quest, I've already reviewed these, but I haven't posted them yet. I did get the Stormtrooper Han Solo. I needed a Stormtrooper with my Star Wars series, and along with that, and Peter Mayhew's recent death, I got Chewbacca. They had some good deals with free shipping and like 50, 100 bucks off. And then I was also able to nab one I'd been looking for a long time from eBay. Sideshow is Yoda vs. Trooper premium format, and I have reviewed that. It's just not posted yet. Back into the Prime 1 realm, I got the Dead Man after I saw some initial pictures. Will go great with my 1/3 DC room, which I finally got everything out of there, and I have my statues moved. It's not the final display, but it looks pretty cool. So eventually when I do room tours, you'll see that. And because I gave away Captain America Daniel Bell, I purchased the quarter scale Iron Studios MCU Endgame Captain America statue exclusive. Woo! That's a lot of words. This one, a lot of hype about this, so I hope the production is really good. Thanos was, other than the base, so I think it will be. And then I recently posted my review of Sideshow's Mystique, but I'm also getting XMs to do a showdown between the two, and this week they just came out with production pictures and she looked awesome. And she has a really low ES. I think it was either 350 or 500, so that's exciting. Next is a Infinity Gauntlet, life size, right here. This is a custom one. It's not the Hot Toys or the Taurus one because it's wearable. It was still decently pricey, but it was about a third of the price of the other ones. I'm really excited to see what this looks like, and I'll definitely do a review, but I should get this pretty soon as well. So not next, but a few of them, remember, we're going to show our customs. I don't show straight pictures from the custom groups, but if they're out in public groups, I'll grab those pictures and show them. So this one there's a lot of hype about, and I do have XM Ghost Rider, but this is another Ghost Rider statue. Really, really cool. And I'm almost thinking I have a bunch of motorcycle pieces, which actually there's another one we're going to talk about at the end. So I may do an entire motorcycle line. And with this, I also have a museum pose Ghost Rider I'm not allowed to show pictures of yet. I also bought and reviewed, but I haven't posted it yet, a Grail of mine, the custom quarter scale Thing by Hungry Hulk Studios. Really excited about this piece. Going to do a big Fantastic Four, Galactus, Surfer, Thanos display. And of course, I would not pass up on Batman Damn Joker. Super excited about this piece. Probably one of my most anticipated licensed piece, because not only does Prime 1 keep killing it, but this one's just awesome. I got the exclusive with the art print too, which is neat. Impulse Memorial Day sale buy. I haven't reviewed it, unboxed it yet, but I did get it. I got it for like 180 bucks. Sill, because I love Species. I got some cool stuff I'll talk about in the review on that. I wanted a Shazam because I like the movie a lot, and there was a custom quarter scale Shazam, so I was able to nab this guy right here. Be really cool to put with my quarter scale DC. I have XM Studios Carnage, which there's a lot of hate for, but I love it. But this Carnage is the Carnage to carnage all carnages. This custom piece sold out, I think, in like an hour or two. Super excited. I think I have every single piece on PO from this group. Then at the last minute, I was able to nab on a BST group the Iron Studios quarter scale Darth Vader. Probably the best Darth Vader out there, and I was able to get him for a phenomenal price, which I'll talk about in the review. He should be shipping today, I think. The seller said he'd ship him, so I was able to purchase him. Another one I actually am POing in about an hour, so it does fall in May, is a custom Superman on motorcycle. You heard it right. So that's all I can say about it. I can't share pictures of that one, but there's only one other one I'm more excited. Well, there's tons of those I'm excited about, but Queen Studios T800 bust. Iron Studios Spider-Man actually arrives today, so I'll see my first bust from them. I do have a couple other pieces, but no busts. Super excited about that piece. I have Sideshow's T800. I have a custom T1000 coming, and it'll go on my movie theater wall that has life-size busts. So really excited about that piece. If you haven't seen my movie theater room tour, go ahead and check that out. It's one of the YouTube channels on here. So as you see, I practiced restraint. Thank you. Thank you very much. So very exciting month in May. I really, really will practice restraint in June. So June starts tomorrow, and I don't know of a ton of cool pre-orders coming up. Figurama, Attack on Titan. Oh yeah, I'm all over that shit. And then XM Studios has a few pieces coming out that I might not be able to resist, but I'm going to see if I can keep it under 10. I think I can. But so I originally kind of tested this session, the Why I Went Broke, to see if people liked it, and there was some hate towards it, which, you know, I lose so much sleep. But it's one of my most watched videos, so I'm going to keep doing it as long as I keep buying pieces, which I'm an addict, so my name is Mr. X, and I'm a statuaholic. What do you think they call us? But anyway, so I told you it was going to be a bad video. Or did I say that? Well, if I didn't say it, you just found out. So really appreciate you guys watching. And here's the best part. Let me know what you bought in May. Not many people do, but it's really cool to hear, especially if it's a different piece, because I can show you how I did some restraint. So if it's a piece that came out on pre-order especially. So really appreciate you guys. Please continue to watch if you want to, and if you don't, stop watching. So, but really appreciate it. Thanks guys. Take care.